Are you making solutions or are you making excuses? You can try and pay someone to do it. You can try and beg someone to do it. But at the end of the day, the person that's responsible for it is you. If you have a goal set in your brain, put it down on paper and find a fucking solution for your own life. All right. How is everybody doing today? Welcome to the Risen Fallen Podcast. I am your host, Mark Hendrickson, and if you are brand new to this show, if you're brand new to this podcast, then what you can expect is open and authentic conversations about things like mental health, self-development, and how to get your life moving in the right direction, even if you're not feeling confident about where you are right now in this world, in your life, or anything like that. Then feeling confident knowing that you are moving 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps, 10 steps, or even just half a step in the right direction today and every day moving forward. And if you are not new to this show, then I wanted to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you very much for returning to this show, supporting the movement, supporting this journey, and supporting the idea of lifting yourself up, making yourself stronger. Like I said, even just 1% better every single day. And along the way, lifting others up as well. And so whether you're new to this podcast or you're a returning listener or returning viewer, then I just wanted to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you very much. You are the reason that I do what I do. And without further ado, let's jump into what I wanted to chat about today, which is, are you making solutions or are you making excuses? I really don't have too much time today. It is Monday night as I record this episode. Usually I record on weekends, but I am just recording this as I just got back from my little vacation yesterday evening, which was Sunday evening, and I took that night to just kind of rest and recover, go see my parents, and just kind of chill out and do some laundry and get prepared for the work week. And I'm about to go to a late Father's Day dinner here in about 15 minutes or so. So I'm going to try and keep this short and sweet. But I just wanted to really just ask you on this Monday, whether you're watching this on Monday morning or watching this, I guess, listening to this on Monday morning when the podcast version drops, or if you're watching this on Monday evening when the YouTube version drops, in any regards that it might be, applicable to, are you making excuses for yourself? Are you making solutions for yourself? And so what got me started thinking about this topic was, going on vacation in the first place. As I went on vacation, I kind of, I thought to myself, how can I make this work for all the other goals that I have going on in my life? I want to make sure that I am present. I want to make sure that I'm, as present as possible with my loved ones and be able to relax and recuperate, recover, and, get all of this vacation, get out of this vacation what I was hoping to get out of it. And to do so, there was a lot of moving pieces for me. I had to make sure that I had, podcast episodes scheduled out for the next week. Like I said, I usually record on the weekends. I had to make sure I was taking care of loose ends on the business side of everything, making sure that I had people covering me at work, in construction. I had to make sure I was still getting my workouts in. I had to make sure there was tons of different moving pieces to make sure that not only could I go on vacation in the first place, but also just be getting out of it what I was expecting to get out of it, like getting the rest and the relaxation and everything that goes along with, actually having a vacation. The last thing you want to do when you're on vacation is to be on your computer, doing work, be on your phone, not being present, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And then there's a lot of other variables depending on what your goals are. So for all of this to work, there was tons of different ways that I could make excuses for myself, but instead I decided to try and create some solutions for myself. And it really got me thinking about this topic because there's so many times in life, and it really depends on what goals you're working towards or which direction you're trying to go in life. But there's so many times in life where we want to make excuses for our specific situations, the things that we find ourselves in, the different ways that we can kind of justify these little excuses for ourselves not to do the important steps or the take care of the little details to get ourselves closer to those goals. We'll find 1,000,001 excuses, and we'll be the best salesman for ourselves to sell ourselves on the idea that we can do it tomorrow, we can do it the next day, we can do it next week, we can do it next month, and to put off all of that fucking progress. And realistically, the people that are keeping us in the positions that we're in right now is really just the person in the mirror. It's really just us. Whether you're actually making solutions for yourself or you're making excuses for yourself, because every one of us has a busy life. Every one of us has 1,000,001 reasons to stay exactly where we're at in life in regards to our work, our side hustles, our fitness levels, our financial goals, our relationship status, the relationships we have with our parents, anything like that, the state of our mental health and the state of our physical health and the state of our financial health. We have 1,000,001 excuses not to make a step in the right direction. And realistically, the person that's keeping you from making that step is you. And the definitive factor is whether you're willing to make an excuse for yourself and you're really willing to buy that excuse and succumb to the idea that it's okay not to make steps towards progress, or if you're willing to make a solution for yourself and figure out a way, no matter how difficult it could be, to just make yourself 1% better today, whether that's in regards to your relationship, your work, your side hustle, your projects, your mental health, your self-development, your fitness level, your financial health, anything like that. You have to find the way to make a solution for yourself. No one else is going to be the person that's going to do that for you. You can try and pay someone to do it. You can try and beg someone to do it. But at the end of the day, the person that's responsible for it is you. If you have a goal set in your brain, put it down on paper and find a fucking solution for your own life. And so, how did that relate to my vacation? Well, there was definitely a little bit of overindulgence with food. That being said, there was, not a workout missed the entire time. The Thursday, I went for a run before I left. Friday, got a good workout in the gym. Actually went and got a deep tissue massage at the spa where we were staying at, the resort that we were staying at. I was very fortunate to be able to go for a deep tissue massage. Got to use the sauna every single day. Got to fucking stretch every single day. Got to use the gym in the resort as well. But even if there is no gym in the resort or whatever excuse you're thinking of right now, half the time when I go camping, it's just like a run around the lake, stretches, push-ups, sit-ups. The last time I went camping, it was really difficult because I was just prepping for a jiu-jitsu competition, and I had to make sure that I made weight. So it was just like eating as clean as possible. Pretty much only ate steak and a little bit of veggies and a little bit of fruit, and sticking to a meal plan. But again, these little details are going to be very, very, very specific to whatever goals that you are trying to achieve. So just wanted to kind of make this quick little reminder for you guys, and have some self-reflection and maybe journal about this or meditate on this idea of, if you are making excuses for yourself or if you are making solutions for yourself. And ultimately, this can be in regards to, like I said, your fitness, your work, your relationships, the amount of time you spend with your loved ones, your family members, if you're present when you're spending time with your loved ones and your family members, essentially just taking care of yourself and taking care of the ones around you. And ultimately, I think I might have just said ultimately, but ultimately the all-encompassing idea here is, this is completely in regards to your happiness. You know, you can find excuses to be unhappy. You can find excuses to be stressed out. You can find excuses to be ungrateful. You can find excuses for all of these things. Or you can decide, just today, you can decide, I'm going to be I'm going to be a grateful, I'm going to be a giving person. And you can find solutions for yourself the same way that you find excuses to be unhappy, ungrateful, and a burden upon the people around you. You can also decide to find solutions and define it for yourself. You know, I want to be a happy person. I want to have a positive impact on the people around me. I want to make them feel better when I'm around them. I want to make them feel more positive. I want to be more grateful. I want to be more thankful. I want to be more, whatever it is that you find yourself wanting to attribute to your own identity. And you can think about these things, and then you can think of 1,000,001 fucking reasons why you can't. We call those excuses. Or you can think of fucking one solution. That's all you need, one solution. And just execute on that. And so that's all I wanted to talk about today. It's a Monday evening as I record this, so I hope you guys are having a good kickoff to your week. Didn't do a sip of coffee, so if you're got a drink in front of you, or a glass of water, a cup of coffee, a protein shake, some amino acids, whatever it could be. Cheers to you right now. I'm going to take a little sip and we're going to do some closing notes here. All right. So closing notes as I finish this episode off. If you guys want to be featured on this podcast, if you want to get your message out there, you want to get your ideas out there, you have any questions, complaints, comments, concerns, anything like that, send me a message on Instagram. It's @RisenFallen. You can record a little video and send that to me on WhatsApp or text or whatever it is. Just shoot me a DM on Instagram and we'll get that all sorted out. Send me a question, send me a comment, send me a concern, send me an invitation to a barbecue, send me anything like that, and I'll cover it on the podcast. If you have any topics you want me to talk about, anything like that, I will respond to you guys on this podcast, so it becomes a little bit more interactive and you guys can hear about things that you're interested in hearing about. Send me a DM on Instagram @RisenFallen, and I'll be able to chat about that on the podcast. I'll be able to talk about what you want me to talk about, and that'll be sweet. And then the only other thing I was going to chat about with you guys is we still have the in-person meetups, the Risen Fallen hikes, the Risen Fallen get-togethers, nature walks, coffee meetups, coffee breaks, stop at a coffee shop. I don't know how else to say that, but we have in-person meetups every single week. The weeks that we don't meet up, we have a Zoom call. We have every single day of the week a group chat on Telegram. If you're interested in getting involved in the mental health, self-development community that we have here with Risen Fallen, reach out to me on Instagram as well, @RisenFallen. And if you want to support the movement even more, you can grab yourself a hoodie or a tee at risenfallen.com. Go and check that out as well. Perfect for all weathers. If it's sunny out, you get a t-shirt. If it's cool out, you get a hoodie. You get taken care of. We got your back. That's all I got for today. Happy fucking Monday. I hope you guys are doing well. That is pretty much all I got going on. So I wish you all the best. I will see you on Thursday. Check in with you then. Much love and peace out, you beautiful fucking human beings. Bye.